We all love having good skin, but did you know that there is a good connection between the gut health and our skin? A good gut microbiome influences the immune system, reduces inflammation, and it promotes good skin health. And in the reverse way, a poor gut microbiome leads to acne and eczema. So let's ask functional nutritionist and wellness coach Manjari Chandra the fascinating intersection between gut health and skin health.
Today we'll be speaking about your gut health and how it impacts your skin. Do you know that the best way to do skincare is actually look after your gut health? If your gut is healthy, you'll have radiant skin. Let's talk about what is it that is troubling people about our skin. So a lot of us want to have clear, blemish-free skin, fair skin. But it's not just topical products or skin treatments that can give you clean or clear skin. What actually builds up your skin health is how good internally your gut is. The gut is a very complex system. Whatever you eat or don't eat, whatever you're thinking, the stress that you carry, all of it is going to affect how your gut is functioning. Now, that will directly reflect on your skin. Let's give it an understanding of how this actually works. So let's say for breakfast today I ate 2 pieces of bread with some, with some jam and a glass of orange juice. What I've actually done is just eaten a lot of processed food, also a lot of sugar, and absolutely nothing which has nutritive value in it. So when I have that juice and toast and jam, I'm eating food which is highly inflammatory, which is processed, which is refined, which is having additives, which is also having a lot of sugar or carbohydrates as we call it. And this is all inflammatory for our body. So when I've eaten it and my gut or my intestines are trying to digest that food, it's hurting my digestive system, especially the small intestine, and creating something called inflammation in the small intestine. In fact, in some people who continuously keep choosing bad food, the inflammation builds up so much that it leads to something called a leaky gut. The gut is actually the gut has a lining of small cells which are squamous epithelial cells that line your gut, and they're joined to each other and they keep your gut lining intact. But when the inflammation keeps building up because of poor choices of food or high levels of stress, the gut lining starts getting degenerated or it starts getting broken, and there are channels that start building in between those cells. Such a gut is called leaky gut. And once a person has leaky gut, then all the toxins, all the harmful substances that should not enter our bloodstream start entering our bloodstream. This creates havoc in all our systems, including our skin. So people who are seeing acne, blemishes, pigmentation, uneven skin, extreme dryness or extremely oily skin, also things like skin tags, should understand that you may use something topical or on the skin to help it for some time. But eventually, if you heal your gut, you will be able to get rid of these skin conditions. Now, how do you heal your gut? You basically keep choosing gut-friendly food. And what is gut-friendly food? Simply, any food that is mostly fresh and made at home from the right ingredients, the right type of fat, good vegetables and nuts and seeds and lentils and beans, that's good food. It's not going to inflame your body. It's not going to hurt your gut. And therefore, it will not create those skin conditions. Another thing that we can do to help our gut and improve gut health is to eat herbs and spices. Another thing that we can do to help our gut or improve gut health is to keep choosing things called herbs and spices. In our house, we have a lot of herbs from mint, celery, coriander, ginger, garlic, and then a lot of spices, cinnamon, star anise, carom seeds, cumin seeds, black pepper, fenugreek. All these things help in reducing inflammation in our gut. Herbs and spices are anti-inflammatory in nature. So when we add these to our food in small amounts, we help in reducing inflammation and improving gut health. Another thing that really helps your gut is to eat something called probiotics and prebiotics. It's actually a rather simple concept to understand. Our gut is made of trillions of bacteria. Most of them are working for you. They are good bacteria that work for your health. You want these good bacteria to multiply. So you eat food which has good bacteria in it, and that is what we call probiotics. What are those foods? Sometimes homemade curd can be a good probiotic. It has to be sour curd, made at home, not store-bought mostly. Also, a lot of fermented food. For example, the kanji that we can make at home, homemade pickles, a lot of Japanese, Chinese food, for example, miso, natto, tempeh, kimchi, kombucha, which is now easily available. You can actually learn how to make them also. These are all foods that have live bacteria in them. When you consume these live bacteria, you are consuming probiotics. And these good bacteria just improve your gut health. The other thing that works for our gut health is something called prebiotics. Prebiotics are food that our gut feeds on. So when you eat a fruit, you may not be eating the fiber because the fiber cannot be digested by the human digestive system. However, that fiber becomes the food for your good bacteria. Every food which has soluble and insoluble fiber, every food which is whole and not refined has some amount of prebiotic component to it. For example, the good prebiotic foods could be things like sweet potatoes, whole tapioca. You can choose leeks, spinach, all the dark green leafy vegetables, certain fruits like citrus fruits, berries, also good fats. These are all prebiotic foods and they become the food on which your gut bacteria multiplies. So if you want great skin and radiant skin and you don't want any pigmentation and acne, load up on things called probiotics and prebiotics because they allow your good bacteria to multiply, keep your hormones balanced, your neurotransmitters balanced, and at the end keep your skin clear and radiant. So many times, today we see young people have suddenly something that goes wrong with our skin, and because we all want to have clear skin and be presentable, there are a lot of products available in the markets that claim that if you use them, the issues will get completely sorted. In fact, there are pharmaceutical drugs available that you can consume for acne or for pigmentation or for other such conditions like blemishes. But these are just short-term solutions and they may not give you permanent relief. In fact, some of them may cause certain form of collateral damage to your body because not all these products may be very safe for you. Also, another very important point to remember is that using too much product on your skin is also not a good idea. Do you know that your skin can absorb almost everything that you put on it? That is the concept on which topical medication is made. When you use a painkiller on your skin as a balm, the painkiller is able to penetrate and enter your bloodstream. Our skin can absorb almost everything that we put on it. So if you're putting a lot of chemicals, makeup, cosmetics, using too many personal hygiene care products or, deodorants, all of these are just making your skin worse. So neither is it a good idea to take up or pick up things that can quickly sort your skin conditions, nor is it a good idea to apply too much of makeup or use personal care products on your skin. The lesser load you put on your skin, the better it is. The better idea, however, would be to go and eat clean. That will work wonders for your skin.